Okay, well, hello, my soul friends. It's Victoria. I don't have a picture on my screen, but last time I didn't have a picture, I was recording. So I'm going to go for it. And maybe you can't see me, but you can hear me. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe someone will join me. I haven't done a live in a long time. I have been feeling into the full moon today, the partial eclipse in Pisces, and I wanted to offer a meditation. And all day there was busyness, and all day there was noise around me where I live. So I thought, I'll just pop on and do a meditation. I'll just pop on. And here we are. I'm being eclipsed by the camera. I don't know why. I have a black screen. I hope somebody just pops in and tells me if they can see me. But again, you can hear me, and that's fine. That's fine with me. So my intention for coming on tonight, well, I think I've been hearing from a lot of clients, noticing what I'm noticing, and so I'm just curious what my friends, my soul friends out there in YouTube land are feeling, have been feeling. We're in the eclipse portal, right? It starts 2 weeks before the first lunation, the first eclipse, which is happening tonight, right where I am. It starts at 7:24 p.m. Pacific time. And so I've been having all the feels today, feeling the watery ways of Pisces, right? What have you been noticing? But really, I wanted to offer a space of support, checking in. And also, I wanted to talk about lunation cycle rituals, full moon in particular, because I get this question a lot. And what should I do for the full moon? First of all, I say, stop using the word should. Don't should on yourself, because that implies, what does it feel like when you say, I should be doing, or it should look like this? It implies there's a right way and a wrong way. And that's not true. That's not the case. There's your way. You're a unique individual. Each full moon, each lunation cycle is unique. And so do what you're called to do. What do you feel? I'm going to go over some general things that we, in the collective, we consider doing for full moons. In general, full moons are all about releasing, letting go, surrendering. I really do pray someone comes along just to let me know if you can even hear me. Looks like my audio is working. I just don't see a video. I can't check my hair. So, yeah, actually, I'll tell you the truth. I think I was feeling into the eclipse potential and possibilities for me. And again, when I do my videos, it's in general. You are the expert of you, and you need to tap in and listen in and, okay, what is different? What am I noticing? What am I feeling? What's surfacing? Full moons tend to surface what's in our unconscious, what we need to look at, what we need to become present to. They illuminate it all, like turning on a light in a dark room, right? We suddenly see a lot more than maybe we wanted to. But eclipse season can be a little bit more potent. And, if you watched my other video, and if you haven't, I encourage you to do so. I did a whole video on the full moon, partial eclipse in Pisces, with some ideas of what you might expect. So you have, like a full moon, and just a good old fashioned once a month full moon. You have 3 days before, 3 days to 3 days after to lean into the potential of what the full moon is offering, right? With an eclipse, you have a much longer time. 2 weeks before, 2 weeks after, but truly this potency continues. There's like sort of a until next eclipse season, right? 6 months from now and beyond, because there's many cycles you can follow. So what have you been noticing? How are you feeling? So the last 2 days, I felt like some new energy arrived, some new light came on. And I don't like to say I started to feel like myself, because I feel like when we say I want to feel like my old self, we're going backwards. We want to feel like our new emerged self, our higher potential, or more like our soul essence. And I know you know what I mean by that. At least I hope you do, and tell me if you do. And by the way, tell me where you are viewing. Someone's here. Can you let me know if you can see me? Because my camera, I don't think is working. Can you see me? Can you hear me? Please comment. I know you don't want to because you want to remain anonymous. You can delete your comment right after you let me know if you can see me or hear me, or both, I hope. Oh, they jumped right off. I scared them. Sorry. Okay. All right. So 2 days ago, I was just lights on. Let's go. I felt energized. I felt like I was finally being able to look at some projects with new eyes, new motivation. Felt really good. And then today, same thing. Woke up that way this morning. And then right around 4 o'clock, I was like, somebody unplugged me from energy. I was just like, oh, I think I need to take a nap. I think it was like 3:30, almost 4. And okay, now it looks like is my recording working? Oh, I'm going to keep this short because I don't know if I'm recording. I don't know what's happening. Can I blame it on the eclipse? I don't know. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come on, but I talked myself into coming on because I took a nap. I fell asleep so hard in the middle of the day. I think I maybe even had a dream. And I woke up and I thought, you need to do a live. Just go and talk to folks. So I'm going to do this really quick. And in the event that this is recording, in the event somebody comes by, and just because I'm answering a soul call. So let me open my notes and I'll share with you a few things, okay? So what do you think about when you think about a full moon? Again, they tend to bring more emotions, more to the surface. And I think it's important to create space for that, right? So I have a couple quotes here that may set the tone for this. I wanted to do a meditation as well. I'll do a short one, but I wanted today, all day, to do a longer meditation. One I had on my heart, which is a healing meditation that is with water and moon in Pisces. It's good to think about, or actually going and getting in water somewhere in nature, river, ocean, lake, wherever you live, or taking a nice hot bath, right? So, okay, let's see. Anybody here? Nope. Okay, so I love this. This is from Unknown. The moon in Pisces whispers what the heart is too afraid to say. I love that so much because the moon in Pisces, especially this moon in Pisces with all the aspects, and watch my video to learn more. It's very healing around heart matters, and our wounds in the human experience. We have Chiron opposite Venus. So all the ways we've been hurt, betrayed, we've had heartbreak. This full moon is coming to help us heal and to rise back up with what we learned, what we grew through. So the moon in Pisces whispers what the heart is too afraid to say. So because I feel like when we tap in to Pisces, moon is very intuitive. So we're tapping back. The full moon is reflecting our own wisdom back, our own knowing back, our own soul wisdom, right? So then there's another one. Let's see. Because in general, full moons, oh shoot. Okay. Still recording? I don't know. It looked like it completely stopped, and maybe it did. Maybe I'm just practicing speaking to myself and the moon. Okay. So eclipse season, one of the best ways I've heard to speak about eclipse season is harbingers of change, sudden endings and new beginnings. It's a course correction to get us online with our potential, our purpose, our destiny, right? So this one here. Eclipses bring endings, but also the seeds of new beginnings. Trust what is revealed in the shadows, for it holds the key to your deepest truth. And this speaks to shadow work. In general, full moons, but especially during eclipse season, a full moon, a lunar eclipse is a perfect time to do shadow work, okay? So let me just talk about a few things that, they're very common. Many people do these. I'm not a big, like, again, I do honor my own rituals. I do what I'm called to do. I don't, get the list of the things you're supposed to do on a full moon and do all those things. I certainly don't put crystals out under the full moon, but I will say that if you are someone who loves that ritual, that's awesome. But I have heard from many of my astrologer friends that you don't do that during eclipse season because, you know, under a full moon you're cleansing the crystals, and eclipse season is so potent it's just not a good idea. So, and again, I don't do it because I often say I'm not woo woo enough. I'm woo. I'm definitely woo. I'm definitely in the mystical arena, but I'm not woo woo. So, but if you are, hey, I love you. I love that. I applaud you. Do what you're called to do. But here are some ideas of what to do. And then I'm going to end with a very, very short meditation, hoping at least my audio is recording. We'll see. Okay. So, again, don't worry about, what you should do. In fact, let that word go, should. What are you called to do during a full moon? What are you feeling? Like for me in this full moon, definitely feeling more emotional, feeling a call to creativity. I wrote some today, I journaled and I wrote. And I also felt just very turned in and very quiet, like listening, right? Paid attention to my dreams this morning. This was sort of my rituals for today. I plan on taking a bath this evening, going for a walk to look at the moon if I can. It's cloudy where I live, but I went for a walk last night and got to get a glimpse of the waxing gibbous moving towards her fullness. Beautiful. Okay. So in general, do what you're called to do, but here are some things. Taking a bath, again, is my favorite. Not just even on a full moon or an eclipse, but in general, it's a good way to release and let go. I love to light candles, get in the tub, put some Epsom salts in there, and then think about all that I'm holding that feels heavy and weighted, or in regard to the full moon, to say, I release everything that's preventing me from being in my wholeness, rising to my potential, right? And then when you get out of the tub, you pull the plug and you let it empty. And as the tub empties, just claim it as all of that's been released from you. And then a final, just little extra bonus is to then set intention. And know that we do this with new moon, but I always say if you're going to let something go, you must put something in its place. Otherwise, the subconscious mind will default back to what you've let go of because it needs to be tethered to something, right? So then you set intention, or you say, now that I've released that, I'm open to receive my highest blessings, and you blow out the candles, okay? So let's see, what else? I already said this, getting in or near water, especially a moon in Pisces. I'm blessed to live near a river, but you could be by a lake, an ocean. If you are blessed like I am to be around water, natural water, or get in the tub. Okay. Also write out what you'd like to release and then burn it or shred it. And of course, meditation is powerful, and I'm going to, my intention was to do a longer one, but I don't know if I'm recording. So I'm going to do a short one at the end and call it a practice in showing up. I love this, put on some music and dance, that music that mirrors your emotions. If you're feeling sad, put on some sad music. If you're feeling spiritual, put on some spiritual music. If you're feeling intensity, put on some intense music and dance and move with the music and dance it out. Okay. That's a good release. Of course, journaling is an everyday process, but if you need to release, but I also, again, releasing, journaling, you're wanting to after say, okay, I'm releasing all this. Now, what do I choose? What's my vision? What's my intention? Okay. Shedding your clothes that don't support who you are, who you're becoming is a good one. I did this the other day, and or items that you have around your house that are like, this doesn't resonate with me anymore. Give it to somebody, or have a swapping clothes party with your friends, or take it to a thrift store. And I took a box to Goodwill the other day, and I saw a friend in line behind me. It was really sweet. We were both in that phase of being called to let go. It's beautiful. So we let go and we got a good hug out of it. Okay, writing a poem. Poetry gets you in touch with your soul, especially under a full moon in Pisces, where your soul wants to really get your attention. So if you think, oh, I can't write poetry, well, write a haiku. And again, go watch my video on the full moon partial eclipse, because I walk you through how to write a haiku. And I even give you a prompt to start there. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams, incubate your dreams, especially again during this Pisces moon. Again, do what you're guided to do, right? It's good to do a cleanse around this time, to cleanse your body, to cleanse your home, smudge your home. Really important, most importantly, I'd say let yourself cry. Let yourself feel what you're feeling. Let it be drawn out. And when you're crying, pay attention to what's underneath it. What are you letting go of? What pattern, what belief, what story? Let it go and just let your tears do that. That's what tears are for. They're cleansing, right? Okay. So what comes to mind for you when you think about releasing and letting go? What do you have what do you do that I haven't mentioned? I'm just going to check and see. Anybody here? Anybody here? No. Let me go back here. No, it's just me. Just me. Honestly, I was feeling into this kind of deep old loneliness today, and that's why I showed up tonight. I was like, gosh, if anybody's feeling lonely, I want them to feel met here. But I think there's one person, but again, I don't want to put you on the spot. If you're a comfortable person that's watching right now, let me know if you can see me, because I don't have a camera on my end, or let me know if you can hear me, or both. And if you're too shy, they're gone too. I'm scaring people away. All right. Or maybe they couldn't see me or hear me. I don't know. I'm going to wrap up soon. So let's do a quick meditation. How about that? And then I'll wrap up. So get yourself in a comfortable position. I'm going to do, because this is so wonky tonight, I've been wanting to record, not on video, but just audio, one of my favorite healing guided hypnosis meditations. To me, hypnosis and meditation is the same. It's about how you offer it, guided imagery, right? So I'll take you through just a quick little relaxation, dropping in, connecting to your soul. So go ahead and just get yourself comfortable for some healing imagery under this full moon. And really, if all you did tonight is to go out and look at the moon and sit for a moment in silence, close your eyes, and ask, what does my soul want me to know? And just sit and listen. That's sufficient, okay? But let's do a little releasing together. So go ahead and close your eyes, dropping into your inner world, dropping away from the external world and the noise and the chaos of the external world, dropping inward, connecting to yourself, to your body, to your soul, to this moment, and just pausing and feeling. What are you noticing? What's alive for you right now? Are you feeling like you could cry? Do you feel heavy in your heart? Or do you feel inspired and empowered? Do you feel tired? Do you feel ready to go? Just notice. Again, we're all unique, and each full moon is unique. And where the full moon lands in your chart is very different than what's happening for me. So listen to your body, listen to your heart, listen to your soul. And then ask, what is it I need to release that's preventing me from being on my path of my higher possibilities? Another way I say this is, what's in the way of your way? Is it a habit, some beliefs, a situation you're in? What's in the way of your way? What do you need to release? And if you don't know, nothing comes in this moment, I invite you to just simply say, I surrender all that doesn't support my highest and greatest good. I surrender all. May I be shown. May the path before me be illuminated to my destiny, to my purpose and my possibilities. And very simply, I'm just going to invite you to just imagine yourself walking in the woods somewhere, or if you live by the ocean, walking on the beach. And I want you just to be aware of the full moon in the sky shining brightly on you. Feel held, feel seen. Imagine all that you've been holding in your own private world is being reflected back to you for healing, for the power of choice, for shedding what no longer is supporting you. And just listen. Imagine yourself moving, walking through the woods or walking on the beach. The moon is calling to you. And now imagine if you are walking in the woods or wherever you're walking, I want you to find some water, either a waterfall or a healing pool. And if you're on the ocean, of course, the ocean is right there. I want you I invite you to just offer up something that's coming now. I'm ready to release, even if it's just a belief, which is really important. I'm willing to release the belief that I'm not good enough, or I'm willing to release the belief that I don't matter, whatever yours is, so that I can be cleansed and cleared and be open to higher possibilities and all that Creator has to bless me with. And then I invite you to go into the water. It's perfect temperature for you, whether it's under a waterfall or in a little swimming hole or diving in the ocean. Know that you're safe to do so. Just imagine going under the water, submerging, offering everything that no longer supports you to be dissolved, released, cleared, and then coming back up or stepping out of the waterfall, taking a deep breath in of all that you desire, all that you want to feel and experience and desire. What would that feel like in your being, in your body? And breathe it in, welcoming it in this open space. And continuing just to breathe, exhaling again. Every inhale, you're breathing in what you want. Every exhale, releasing. That is the ultimate release process. Inhaling, exhaling, and also add on to my list breath work. For those of you who do breath work, for dissolving and transmuting whatever you're feeling today or on any full moon or any day you feel maybe overwhelmed in emotions. And now continuing on your journey, cleansed and clean from all the past, I want you to just imagine there's this new set of clothes that are sitting on the shore, sitting right there where you are. And I invite you to put these new clothes on. Clothes more aligned with who you are and who you're becoming. You may even be surprised, but just be curious. What do they symbolize? What are you being called to become or do? And know that you can come back to this space anytime you want. Connect inward, connect to your inner world, connect to your body, connect to your soul. And I'm doing this very briefly, wanting just to offer this space for you. Just imagine the light of the moon is lighting a new path forward for you, illuminating choices and possibilities you hadn't considered. And then now come on back, and I leave you with this, if this is recording. Journal what you received. Journal the feeling of what you want to receive after you let go. And do a simple process for letting go. You can do it tonight or the next 3 days or the next 2 weeks. Anytime you feel stuck or you feel weighted by holding things that are not supporting you, it's time to do a letting go process. All right, I'm going to wrap up. I'm going to go check and see if this is even recording audio or video. I don't know. And this is what eclipse season is like too, being in the great mystery. We don't know, but we know that something is unfolding, and trust and have faith that that something that's unfolding is connected to your ultimate destiny. So if you're redirected, course corrected, trust and allow and keep the faith. All right. Thanks for watching. If you do watch this, if this does record, please comment where you're watching from and what you've taken away and how you're doing. All right. Thanks for being with me. Take good care. Bye.